Zanza. Alright, so let's go. Adds a gold border. Oh, okay. Alright. Covenant 1. Enemies are stronger. Additional random cards to your starting deck. Ooh. We'll find out about them all in due time. Okay, random starting cards. 2 vents. What if it's not okay? 3 damage apply frostbite. So frostbite is basically poison. Yeah? Which is okay, I guess, if you put it on someone down the bottom and they don't die straight away. Could be okay for bosses. What is this? Seraph the Temperament. Do we know how many Seraphs there are? Friendly units enter with Sap 3. Does that mean I play a unit and they have -6 attack? Or it's his friendly units? You beat the run with the card in your deck. Mine. So my units come in with Sap 3. Wow, that sucks. Damage spells cast on this floor cost less than 1. Or cost 1 less. Words mean things, Panz. Sweep, hey? It's like cleave, yeah? Strike. Apply spell weakness to the attacked unit. That's... I mean, that's only the Seraph fight. I kind of like the sweep, though, for a lot... Like, in the beginning, there's a lot of one-attack enemies, but because he's not quick, he'll die first, right? Or we put him at the back so he doesn't die. Although against this Seraph, maybe we're looking at like having a spell-heavy deck. We try to focus on spells? Yeah, let's try to focus on spells. Gain 7 energy. Units gain an extra upgrade slot. Dolphin, I saw you run. I was watching your VODs before my stream so I could try to brush up on my... raising my ineptitude to horrific to less than. And you were having like 11 energy that you weren't using. Let's get the upgrade slot. And that way we can give our units like big health and stuff. Maybe. Or some sort of stunnage. Upgrade slots are sexy, yeah. Enemy units enter with 10 armor. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that, and I want to get early bonuses. I kind of feel like this is almost the Taken Elite fight version from Spire. And so by not taking him, it's like avoiding Gremlin. Like, oh, I'm just going to avoid Gremlin Knob and everything else that makes me stronger. Yeah, the vent's not going to be so good now. But... goes through armor. I mean, he's only cost 1, so we can just hide these guys, right? Okay, so this works. Probably should have done on that guy. Yeah. Definitely should have done on that guy. That's because I'm an idiot. Panz, you're an idiot. Regen attacking tanks does seem very good. You don't seem to have an armor though. And my dude seems like he's gonna die a little bit here. You probably shouldn't die, dude. Do I just... Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die so bad. So do I die or do I go for the gold? Or do I just let my... I don't know. I mean, they're going to make it to my heart anyway, right? So let's try and protect my little dude a bit. Or just ignore everything, die and start a new game. Wait, shouldn't that be free? Oh, it's one's on that floor. Oh, that's dumb. Panz, you're so dumb. Oh, these guys lose attack going up the floor? So I should have really started everyone on the top then. I do have to kill a boss though at some point, right? Oh, they're not on zero? Oh, well. That's Dave again. Yeah. Yeah. Take that. I don't like 5 random cards as the first ascension. That feels strong. I'm scared. I want to go play on baby mode. It's funny. Everyone's been saying, "Oh, it's really nice to see a game that's come out and not gone into early access." You know what the problem when you have a strategy game with like deck building that doesn't do early access? Comes out not balanced. Although it's like non-ascension seems really simple. I threw 2 runs, which were definitely winnable from the position I managed to get into. So for any competent player, Ascension 0 seems way too simple. I'm on Ascension 1 now, Dave. There was a... Just go more Frostbite? Yeah, let's go more Frostbite. Apply 3 Rage. Yeah, that would have been handy. Now let's get you. Took so many hours until you got to Ascension 10 on STS, and it felt so good to see the Bane in your deck, like all my favorite streamers. The Bane in your deck? I don't understand. Bane is a trash card, don't put it in your deck. Fortune new powers. Oh, the Ascender's Bane. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel good too when I when I eventually get to one of those levels like my favorite streamers. I just play for like an extra 10 hours a day, every day of the week off stream to try and catch up. And 6 months later, I did. I want a big, tanky dude. He's fairly tanky, but I can't play him. Quick unit. Raged unit. I want spells, don't I? Not this stuff. Quick unit's not too bad. Maybe making her... She only attacks one. Could be good against, like, little guys. Yeah, let's buff this one up. Let's get you all nice and buffed. There we go. There you go. Non-boss units enter with spikes. Screw you. Like, what are they going to hit with? See, he does nothing until we put 3 spikes on him. You also do almost nothing until we put... No, we're not doing this one. Not for 75 gold. I think that one wrecks me. Yeah, I misplayed in my first 2 runs. Cost me the runs both times. And the second one was on the final boss. It was sad. Also, I 100% believe that Overload, even though we know it's not a bug because of the extra UE, I think it's overpowered. Get him. Oh, Frostbite's gonna go last. Oh, this is trash. I need to put that guy anyway. No, we die. Yeah, the frostbite will do stuff, right? I wish, like in True Tower defenses where you can click to bring more units on, you could do that in this game, because I totally would have brought units on last turn. I had cards in hand that were doing nothing. We couldn't summon anyone. We would have wrecked a lot with the previous hand's turn. don't know if I want more frostbite though. This collector on frostbite. Ascend a unit. I mean, we start setting up on the top row. And just try to get a bunch of idiots up there. Probably not. Forge new spells. Get some pyre health, which we need, and a thing. Yeah, okay. The bone checker stops near the abandoned remains of a train. Looking to have belonged to a merchant, the train still seems to have some wares. A few remaining goods from clans of Hellhorned, Awoken, and Stygian are out in the open for taking. But taking something may cause the abandoned remains to fall to pieces. Which clan's artifacts? Oh, we get an artifact. No, we get a consumable card. Not an artifact. Why does it tell us what to pick an artifact, but we get a card? It's confusing. I want a big tank. Let's try and get an... but they're consumable cards. I don't know what the cards are. I don't know what the cards are. We'll take 10 gold. Sounds good. I would have liked my artifact, though. Devs! That's right, Dolphin. These are called artifacts, aren't they? Gain an artifact. Yep. Called artifacts. That's right, the trinket dealer sells artifacts, not trinkets. I mean, the magic power consumed seems... Deal 23 damage apply... that's just a... No, that's rubbish. Is there anything that increases the stacks of stuff on cards? Apart from double stack? You also thought they were called artifacts? They are called artifacts, Dolphin. Without Dude, our spells are 0 cost anyway. Oh, there's double stack. And it costs too much. Now I'm angry. Alright. I struggle usually with games where it's all spell damage. Like when there's minion games, I don't know, I can't get... I don't know if it's me or if it's just the genre, but I find putting minions on board that will do damage every turn versus playing a spell that only does the damage the turn you play it, the minions feel stronger. And even though spells can be like individually stronger, like maybe they do triple the damage, but these ones don't. Like, Torch does 2 damage. We know Torch is rubbish, right? That's fine. Yeah. Minion placement can get pretty big brain. Put everything on the first row, and then put everything on the second row, and descend it so you have 7 minions on this row. You don't think there's advantage playing cards on the first floor right now? Maybe, but is there a disadvantage to playing them on the first floor? The advantage is, though, if you beat the boss on the bottom floor, you get a bigger score, which increases your unlocks quicker, which means I can get to playing the actual game sooner. Once I get past the mobile port buy-in. I get bombed? No, my girl's quick, though, so she'll go first, right? And I've also got Vent, which will just kill it. In fact, it'll just kill everything. And I definitely like the idea of getting out of the mobile port side of the game and getting into the full 100% side of the game. So unlocking everything as quickly as possible. Which is possibly another reason not to play on Ascension 1. Like, just play on Ascension 0 until I've got all the unlocks. And then push the Ascensions, maybe? Although, do you get more... Yeah. So for someone with big brain, like Dolphin, you should be playing on the highest Ascension you've unlocked. Because you'll beat that and get more score. I won't. So I've got more chance of getting bigger score by getting a winning score from Ascension 0. This game's not on mobile? I know, and yet they have mobile progression in it. It's very strange. It confuses me. Some people like unlocks. Yeah, devs if there's microtransactions. I think people that don't play roguelites to their full potentials like unlocks because it gives them a fake value. Like, a lot of people will be like, oh, I need to get all the unlocks and then I'm done with the game. Whereas those of us that get hundreds of hours out of games like this, we play the game repeatedly because we know that that's the idea, to play it repeatedly. You like unlocks? No, you don't. You're just lying. Don't lie to me, Dolphin. But a lot of people are like, okay, I'm going to play the game till I've got all the unlocks. And then they're like, I got all the unlocks. I beat the game. It's like, that's not how you beat the game. Like, getting the unlocks isn't beating the game. And then I get told, that's just your opinion, Panz. Like, no. Yeah, we still love you even though you're flawed, Dolphin. 100%. Can I just put it on him? Oh. Let's do that. That seems way better. Yeah, preferences are preferences. That's right. But would this game be any less fun for you if there were no unlocks? If you could just go in and play the runs in the same order you would have already played? I definitely want to save a room for a vent. I seem to be not reading a mechanic or something. Yeah, there is something like the dumping everything onto a new player could make it overwhelming. Oh, it was trigger on death. Should all games have an easy mode as well? I think in today's day and age they should. Because you're not going to make that Dark Souls splash anymore by having just a hard mode. Whereas the argument that applies to Dark Souls, I think Dark Souls not having an easy mode was totally relevant for the time. Because there was a potential that if they just had standard difficulty modes and people just played the normal mode and didn't go play the hard mode, it might not have been a hit. It would have just been another RPG, another third-person RPG, which has got some nice mechanics. But it got a lot of response from elite gamers who wanted to flex and be like, I've beaten Dark Souls, have you beaten Dark Souls? So that was beneficial for sales. And most of the time, if you speak to devs, sales are kind of important. Tis a thing. He's gonna kill my dude. Why are you gonna kill my dude? Don't kill my dude. The other thing... Who is right in determining the way the game gets played? The devs. And not necessarily because of it's their vision, but also it's their budget. So sometimes things like extra difficulties might not fit with what they have money for. Good tutorials might not be something they have money for. You know, at some point they've got to release, right? Plus there is the whole, it's their vision, it's their thing. So if they make a decision that alienates potentially everyone that's going to buy their game, that's their bad decision. But if they do something they think is going to make a better game, that's again their decision. And players will play it the way they want within the scope of what's delivered to them. Giving players a lot of credit for not being idiots. Players are idiots. That's a good point. Definitely valid. Can I stop him from... maybe? Spike of the Hellhorned, no thank you. Spike of the Stygian, Sap and Frostbite, maybe. Transfer all the Frostbite on this floor to a unit, then double the amount of Frostbite. I want it to be good, I just don't think it is. I mean, it doesn't exhaust, so you can keep doing it. But you need the frostbite not to kill the unit it's on, so that you can take the frostbite off that unit, even though that's probably the only damage that unit's taking right now. So we take off the thing that's going to kill the unit to put it on something else in the hopes that we don't actually kill that one either, so we can transfer it again. Yeah, using it to ramp up a single one, like ramping up on the boss or something, but you have to not kill a unit because you've got to take the... You've got it... Seems like Catalyst. Kind of, except you're literally taking the poison off the other units. Unless you put it on the same unit on that floor. I guess we can find out. I want something with a lot of... Okay, so could she get tanky? I just need something to get tanky so that it doesn't frickin' die all the time. No, so the problem with the frost sweep is if I have frost sweep on the bottom floor, all those units move up to the second floor before I can play it. And then we've just taken that damage off them. I think it could be good once the boss comes into play. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. Like if we have her on the bottom and we keep playing our I'm going to call it poison on the bottom, maybe she builds up enough armor where she can tank a couple hits. I don't think it's really going to work too much though. I don't think it's capacity. I think early I want draw. While I've got my dude that gives me 0 cost spells. This seems like the bad decision I need to take. Damage spells. Do these count as damage spells? The frostbite count as damage? Does this count as a damage spell? Let's go with yes. Let's find out. % chance to apply a daze to enemy units when they enter the Pyram floor. Which is pretty good if I've got poison on a boss and everything's going to crap, right? Yeah, might only be useful on boss fights, but maybe useful on boss fights is exactly what we need, because we're not killing them any other way. Enemy units enter with 15 armor. No. I think we're going to be paying a coward's game this one. Right. She's getting tanky. Ah, you got dazed! Oh, these are all spells. Why spell weakness last? It doesn't matter what order I do them in. Oh, look, we can grab all the frostbite on this one. Okay, so I think you have to use it on a unit on this floor. So it's not actually grabbing it's not going to grab the frostbite off of this one. Yeah, I sort of I was reading it as transfer all the frostbite, but it's so you can't even grab it to stuff. So you pretty much have to. Yeah, okay, it's still going to be fine, I guess. Also, it's not 0 cost because it has to actually deal actual damage, which we kind of figured maybe that was what's going to happen, but so it's pretty much just a crappy catalyst. The Dazed is pretty good though when they get up here with the with all the frostbite. Okay, so everything else is dead. So we can grab all the frostbite, which is 0, and double it. Oh. Is it just venting? 6 damage. No. I don't really want him in my deck, but yeah, little chunkus there, doing work. I've got to actually put that on top. Dazed. Alright, boss. Hey Timnos, do you have a favourite clan yet? Awoken. But I haven't played much. So, fairly unfair. Okay. Whoa! Pyre damage versus... Well, this guy's going to do the pyre damage if I don't flash freeze him, right? Yeah, if the boss is mutilating us, why are they called self-mutilations? Good point, Timnos. Do we go for another... We go for another, I mean, Dazed seems okay. Where's a flavor judge when you need it? Yeah. Let's go for another catalyst. Rage and armor. Piercing, deal 100 damage to friendly and enemy units. I don't know about that. Okay. That doesn't seem very good. Apply Dazed to enemy units when they enter your pyre room, and your pyre gets less attack. That's pretty good. That gives us a bunch of extra poison chance. Or 50% when they enter the train. No, let's take the guaranteed one. It's pretty crap. Good old crack pipe. Hey Jazzy, how you doing? How's Tifa? Jazzy lewd. Shards of the pyre remnants, the once great beacon of hell, are strewn about. When it was extinguished, the shattered pyre must have been ejected through these hell vents across the 9 rings. Taking advantage of the opportunity, some entrepreneurial soul decided to set up a still near the hell vent, converting what the energy remained into potent liquids. While the owner must have heard you coming and scrambled off, some of their product remains. Do you take a swig? Hell yeah. Some of the bottled stuff, get some bone shine into you. Or straight from the still. Get a bone rattler up ya. Enhance your pyre with +3 times attack. Enhance your pyre. That seems absolutely trash. Restore 2 times pyre health. Well, we are taking a lot of damage. Dolphin's Bone Rattler is ready, ladies. He just wanted to share that. Upgrade a spell to cost less. I kind of think I think we want that to be one of our things, right? You've been seeing a lot of streamers play this game since yesterday? That's because it came out yesterday, and it's good. And they were giving it away to literally anyone who said, may I please have a copy. Though you might not know that by a lot of the titles. Kettle 402. Thanks so much. 16 months, my dude.
Surprised this game was never in early access.
Yeah, it's been a general take from a lot of people that it's nice to get a really polished game just straight out of the chute. I haven't come across any bugs. There's been a couple of minor sort of wording things, but it's super developed. Upgrading remove from spell weakness you think would be good. What's the spell weakness one do? And remove that from... The next time a unit is hit by a damage spell, it takes that much damage again. Oh, okay, I completely misread. That's why someone asked me why not spell weakness first. I was reading that as like weakens their spells. So really this is spell vulnerability. No, I think the transfer frostbite thing was totally me, and maybe I read it wrong and misled you, Dolphin. The wording on the transfer frostbite one's okay. Especially when you've played a little bit of the game, because it says transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit. So it doesn't mean you can take all the frostbite on this floor and transfer it to a unit on another floor. So that's probably the only point of ambiguity, but we kind of know that you've got to, when you target a unit, you target the spell on a unit, and it takes all the frostbite on that floor and puts it on that unit. Spells only affect one floor, yeah. I think it's because you're targeting a unit and doing something. It's that brain translation of, oh, I could take the frostbite from this floor and put it on this unit. It's like, no, you've got to pick a unit in here. I think a lot of the cards the only cards I've had issue with all make sense when I go to play them. But it's really hard to intuit, even thinking about the game mechanics. Reading the text on the card doesn't quite give enough, and I've been misled a couple times. Only minor inconvenience though, but as soon as I go to play it, I'm like, okay, it totally makes sense now that I'm seeing it, but there was a little bit of, initial communication. Yes, that's pretty much what you do, Dolphin. If you've got one unit on the floor with frostbite, you play the card on it and double its frostbite. So it becomes like crappy Catalyst then. Now, did anyone notice, is the frostbite considered a spell? Because I did play spell weakness last on one of those turns, so I wonder if they take double damage from frostbite if they have spell weakness up. It'll say the card type at the bottom. Okay, hang on. So the 3 damage, I don't think it's going to. I don't think that counts as spell damage. I think this is like, let's call it affliction damage or something. Wait, it specifies for spell weakness. Hang on. Hang on. The next time unit is hit by a damage spell, it takes that much damage, which is only the... Yeah, so it is literally only the damage component of a spell. So Frostbite's not spell damage. It's debuff damage. Right. And so, yeah, I don't even want the spell weakness in my deck. What I do want is a cheaper catalyst. Now I can go for a 0. So I can't put that on a catalyst. But I can have a 16 flash freeze. And we can go for a 0 catalyst or 2 1s. I think 2 1s is better. And get rid of some rubbish. Steward or Torch? Steward. I like removing torches because... No, then they're gone for good. I think because I've got damage spells, I want to get rid of the other damage spells, because I play the Stewards and they exhaust. 10 plus spell power and spell weakness is a big burst. That is correct, Moogle. Non-boss enemy units get 6 attack. He goes from 3 to 9. It's a bit of a pain. He'll also go from 3... Oh, he'll go from 0 to 3. He's going to die anyway, though, so I don't care about him. It's only this guy going from 3 to 9, which is a problem. And he's got sweep as well. And he has slay. Crap. Oh, what do you think you're doing? You're right, nerd. There's a reason I didn't want to have that guy down there was so I could get my tanky cheeky up front, but that didn't happen, man. He's murderous. He's gonna murder my dude. My dude. I just don't want that guy up front. Okay. This is that. Soundtrack of this is exceptional. far, that's enough. Do you like the idea of boss relics? Yeah. I mean, it's nice when there's variety, but I guess having super consistency means you can plan. Again, is that going to be enough to kill? The lack of randomized bosses. Well, each of the bosses has different stuff they do, so there is a little bit of randomization in it. So they have this very similar character model and sort of base stats, but they do have different effects. So they're not wildly different, but most of the units aren't wildly different either. Huh. Now, so he doesn't get dazed. Is that what just didn't happen then? He did get dazed. He seemed to attack anyway. Incant, apply 2 frostbite to enemy units. 3 sap, deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. Oh, hey, that could go well down the bottom. We just make it a 0 cost thing? Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, stewards, you're out. Yeah, that's true. The like with the bombs, he's always going to be doing that and bombing. And you're always going to have these guardians. At this time, the guardians don't have spell reflect, or not spell reflect, spell immune, which is great because that would have wrecked me. Okay, so they have 0 times 2. Oh, I see. So we could just ignore the other ones, right? Provided we get one killed. And we're going to have to put her up front, but that's okay. So the question is, do we ignore all the other ones? Because I could also start putting the stuff on her. Yeah, but I don't really want these guys getting to the top either. Maybe we just have to. Especially if she wants to stay there. Oh, why didn't she stay there? Rude. He's killing everything. What a jerk. No point putting anything there, it just dies. Unless I want to kill him off. So that I can draw my stuff quicker. Welcome back, Jazzy. How's Tifa? I'm making him stronger as well as me. He's a sleepy dog. I saw her have a just having a little puppy dream the other day. Yesterday maybe. Started like running on the side while sleeping. Very cute. So we're trying to finish off this idiot. I think that's the plan, is try and finish him off before these guys kill our thing. It's not a good plan. Handy-tech. Should you acquire this game? You've got so many games you never played, seems silly to buy another one, but it looks right up your alley. Well, I guess it comes down to your financial position and all those details, yada yada yada. But if you like games that you want to get hundreds of hours out of, I would pick it up. It's definitely got like that sort of 100-hour value. We did it, chat. Achievement unlocked. Liefel S. Okay. Discard your hand, draw 5. Seems great considering I've got 2 spells that cost 0. Do I want more capacity or more draw, chat? I'm feeling like I mean, the capacity is probably good for that first turn until the enemy has sweep, and then it's wrecking, right? Draw is more frostbite. I think I want that extra person on that bottom floor though. I think it was only the sweep that was getting me. We just picked up a draw card. Oh, it doesn't. By stacked, we get to put a whole bunch of weak as pus minions on it. If that's what you mean by stacked. I also want to remove cards. Like, I want to get rid of the dead weight, but I think I need higher health. But I don't really want the god. What do we got coming up next? Oh, we get a heal in that one as well as 2 remove. I think I'm going to go for like as much removal as I can get, because we just want to be able to spam and spam and spam and spam and spam. Yeah, maybe I should have got rid of the Lancers. Let's take Conduit 3, just so that I can tick off that I've got Conduit 3. Oh, apply Frostbite. Has that always been a thing, apply Frostbite? Oh, it changes. That kind of goes with what we're doing, but Oh, so the first one's sweep and spell weakness, and then this one's frostbite? Okay. I just want to knock out my unlocks straight away. So getting Conduit 3 is one of the unlocks. Because then I don't have to do them ever again or worry about them. So let's do things I don't want to do as early as possible. Penance Yard. When a summoned friendly unit gets +1 attack for every black card in your deck. When you play your first black card each turn, restore 5 pyre health. Oh, I think we need to take that one. For Umbra, there is minus cost, chill, and spell weak. I can't wait till I unlock Umbra. That'll be a fun one to play with then. We purge a card, since we won't be able to afford any of this stuff. Umbra's the one I'm on now? No, I'm Stygian Guard. I haven't unlocked Umbra. Alright. Here we go. Non-bosses get lots of attack. I can't afford this. All this attack. Although we kill that one and we don't kill that one. And multi-strike. No, we die. See, we die if we take this. And this is the problem. We've been in the position where we just can't take the ones that they're offering extra money. Where's my glacial thing? I need the glacial thing. Well, it's damage spells cost less. Is he going to lose his thing? He's going to lose his multi-strike. That's great. I'm okay with that then. He's gonna murder my spire though. Oh, you got dazed, idiot. Okay, she kills him. He's dead. We gotta focus on this idiot. Where's my other dude? The one that I needed to, like, win. Oh man, I hate the fact that you're up the front. So that guy's dead. Well, not too bad. We get 15 heal, or potentially 15 heal per fight. Wait, I thought we already played these. Oh, they don't exhaust. Right, he won't get multi. Is it just the first one? Yeah. Okay, so a pyre should be safe from damage. Oh, multi-strike on the boss. That's rude. Oh, we're not going to get to planet twice. That's a shame. Deep Offering's not going to do what we need, but I almost think I need to do it anyway, right? Are we going to draw into any zeros with Deep Offering? No, in fact, it's actually Deep Offering's making this one worse, so let's not do that. It does bring us back around to the Catalyst again sooner, though. This is going to be rough. Okay, we'll play this one. Good enough. You don't get another round of cards, though, after that floor, which, I don't know. I feel like you should get a round of cards when they go up there. Yeah, the daze was what did it. The double daze. Turn a random consumed spell to your hand. And then we can potentially get the other imp thing. What would I have that I maybe the Deep Offering, but like this deck's just like limping along. I mean, that's a dupe, which I think... Oh, man, this is tough. So we can get some health and remove 2 cards. Removing 2 is good, but does duping the increase, is that worth more? Deck-wise, we can go down to 18 cards. or having 3 of the I think having 3 of the doubles later. Yeah, so getting an extra double's better. Higher gets 40 health straight away. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. Okay, hang on. What do we... I mean, what do we... We got nothing to put on them. Yeah, I don't have enough money. That's why I wanted to come and have a look. Okay, so that sort of gave us an indication that seems good, we don't have enough. At the end of the turn, frozen cards are reduced to 0. I don't really have that. We could get the 40 hit points, which might be relevant. It seems really weak, but it might actually be relevant. I'm going to do that. We're duping the free catalyst. We possibly should just make something... Do I make the deep offering cost 1? Yeah, we could make a frostbite cost... A flash freeze cost 0. I think the deep offering for 1's better, even though it consumes, just so we can play it. Friendly units enter with SAP 3. That's not the big deal. Like that really doesn't hurt us that much. We're not doing physical damage. So the question is, do we want to place? I think we just place down up here now. Where's my quick tick? Oh, they're dazed anyway. Take 1 damage to the pyre to get that out of the deck seems reasonable. And let's just chuck him like there. Take another 1. I think we have to. I think every little bit of frostbite is... and let's get rid of that. What are we up to on Seraph? 110. Oh, I think we're pretty much just boss rushing. Because the multi-attack's going to come off these guys. Oh, is it? Yeah, they're going to lose the multi-attack. Oh, Seraph's not looking too good down there. So we just have to make sure, like, here's the thing, we have to protect the pyre now. Seraph's only got... We can do a double next turn to win on Seraph. So I think we just got to make sure that someone like this guy doesn't kill our pyre off, which is kind of likely to. Matters, right? Oh, he's dead. Alright, let's just do that then. Caps out. Frost caps out at 999. Game cheats. Cheetah, cheetah, something eater. Get out. Achievement unlocked. Sans Seraph. Ahoy hoy. We ended with 69 pyre. Nice. I mean, it's usually time I finish, but it's Friday. I can stick around and have a beer. Covenant rank 2, back-to-backs. Gee, baby. Add dead weight to your starting deck. Hell yeah. Hey, look, we got golden ones. So that's all you get is golden card frames. That's your mastery. Oh, I see. So to get 100% mastery, you have to have a crappy card in your deck so that it becomes golden. You just do that on Ascension 1, right? Permafrost. Apply Frozen to a card in your hand. Frozen card is not discarded. Yeah, okay. Token of a Traitor. Playing a spell deals 2 damage to a random enemy unit on that floor. Sounds trash. Which, strangely enough, it could actually be okay if you got it at the very beginning and killed off the guys with 1 health. Rail Beater. Armor 25, 10-10, strike. Push the attacked unit to the back. That's reasonable, because then, you know, when they've got tanky boys up the front and some weak ones. Alloy of the Ancients. Consume. Apply armor 25. Ding 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 dong 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 dong. There is a lot of game to... I don't want to say beat. That sounds so wrong. Unlock. It's even got the high... It's got your highest Covenant rank win for that thing. So to like... Imagine Baylor doing one of his races where he's like, let's do a new save file to unlock everything. 1,000 hours later, yay, we got it. I'm dead. You have a hard time getting the Hellhorned champion to work? Oh, you're in for a treat. I'm about to do I think I'm going to do one more run. It's Friday. So I'll show you what not to do. So that one was Stygian. Was that? Oh, that was Awoken main, was it? No, that was Stygian main with Hellhorned primary. So we'll move across then, and we'll go. So we just did this one. Wait. Awoken Stygian. Oh, and then I did Stygian Awoken. I only have 3 though, and I've done that one a couple times. So let's do Hellhorned Stygian. Slay feels bad because you can't get him to land a killing blow. Yeah, especially if you get the Seraph that I think definitely part of it is looking at your final boss's debuff at the beginning of a run. I'll show you, because that can help, especially once you've got everything unlocked. That can help determine which way you go.